Why do I feel I'm different than the average author? Well, I'll explain why. When I was growing up in the early 1980s, school was very different from how it is today. If you struggled with reading or writing, or if you were seen as a non-achiever, you were often placed in a lower class. Some people called that class the dunce class. And that was the class I was placed in. When I was younger, I struggled badly with reading and writing. Even reading aloud from a book in class was almost impossible for me and so embarrassing. I would look at the words, but I would struggle to get them out. At that time, there was not so much understanding of why some children struggled. You were often simply made to feel that you were not capable of achieving very much. But although I struggled with books, I always had an imagination. My inspiration did not originally come from reading fantasy novels or books. It came from films, role play, and the worlds I created inside my own mind. I pictured characters. I pictured creatures. I pictured kingdoms, battles, forests, and forgotten lands. Over the years, I kept pushing myself. I refused to let the difficulties I had at school decide what I was capable of achieving. Eventually, the world inside my imagination became Whispers of Forgotten Land. But I did not just write a fantasy novel. I painted the world. I created the original artworks by hand. I developed the digital enhanced artworks. I shaped many of the characters in clay. I created models. And I built dioramas to bring parts of my story to life. I wanted people to be able to see the world that had existed in my imagination for so many years. When I was a child, I struggled to read a book. Now I have written one, and I have built the world inside it.